Hello everyone! Welcome to Menhera Monday. This is your host, Exhibit A, wishing you a very happy Menhera Monday. How are we all doing today? Hello Mr. Weenus, congrats on being first. Hello Toy Box, glad you could make it for an hour and a half. That'll probably be most of stream anyway. Hello Sarah, hello Lily, congrats on making it out of work. Work is bad, and it sucks, but you made it out, so now you can be here. But yep, Baki won't be around, but hello Baki. Hello Belle. Enjoy whatever it is you're doing. Hello Unknown. Welcome. Yeah, so Christmas is coming up real soon. We're in the festive season. It's getting wild. It's getting crazy. And we've got a lot of stuff to look forward to. Okay, so this week's question was, what was it? What's something about yourself that we don't know? So basically, just anything that we don't know yet. Could be something you're keeping a secret, so you can give away one of your little secrets. Or maybe it's just something you've never mentioned to us before. There's a lot of things. I don't know, I mean, some of you guys seem like you're big sharers, you know, you share a lot about your lives. So then all that's left is maybe the secrets. So that means this week you have to give away one of your secrets. That must be. Good luck with that. Yeah, shit, it will be Christmas. Honestly, forgot, lol. I'm mainly focused on the new year. You forgot it's Christmas? How could you forget it was Christmas? That's crazy. Apologize beforehand for my long-ass answer. It probably makes up for all the weeks I haven't answered. Why you not be answering the questions, Sarah? No. What do you mean, no? Okay, hang on. I need to open the right one. What the hell's wrong with this? Why can't I open Chrome? Okay, whatever. You haven't even noticed, so don't complain. I'm gonna notice now, Sarah. You better start answering the question every single time now. I'm gonna keep an eye out. From now on, if you don't submit a question to Menhera Monday, I'm going to not be very happy with you. Alright. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna start reading out some things here. Some things that we don't know about you guys. You guys ready? Okay, hang on, we need new music, because we've already run out of this one. We'll put on some Persona. One sec. Dang it. Yeah, see, you dug yourself a bit of a hole, haven't you? You're not getting away with it anymore. What you gonna do about it either way? I'm gonna disapprove of you. I'm gonna call you a bad girl. Not in a weird way. Just like it's bad to not do Menhera Monday, so. You wanna know what Exhibit can do, Sarah? He's like super powerful? That's true. That is true. You don't want to underestimate me. I am the one who knocks. I am not the one in danger, I am the danger. I thought you already disapproved of me, though. I can always disapprove more. Alright, hang on. New music time. Alright, hang on, how loud is this? I think that's a little loud. Turn that down. Alright, let me know if that music is at an okay volume, guys. I don't want it to... Hang on, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit more. Yeah, does that sound okay? No, hang on, that's too quiet now, I think. Yeah, got it there. Let me know if that's fine. Super true, Sarah exhibits just like that. You know, he's super mysterious and epic and stuff. Yeah, that's true. My power is beyond any of you guys' comprehension. So you don't want to make me too unhappy, because you never know what I might do. My powers are very powerful, but also very mysterious. I don't like to let people know what they are. I just need people to know that they are indeed very powerful powers. And at any time I have the ability to enact my powerful powers on people because I'm powerful. I could ruin your life. I could destroy everything, but I choose not to. You sending Gojo after me? I'd solo Gojo, to be honest. I'd win. It sounds extremely believable, Exhibit. It is very believable. Alright, so, what's one thing none of us know about you? First answer. DLS, I'm actually gender fluid and prefer he/him pronouns, but I've never told anyone, and I feel like she/her matches my persona a lot better. Also, I'm in love with someone in Peachy's server. Whoa, anyways, yeah, :3, written by guess squiggly line. Okay, I'm not quite sure who this is, because, is it Salad? Because Salad always, Salad always wanted to, always leaned towards being, being more of a, more of a woman whenever they do want to have a gender. But then again, like, yeah, then maybe that's why this is unexpected. I don't know. I haven't seen Salad around here as much lately, so who knows? So yeah, someone around here, who we think is a woman is actually made of gender fluid. So gender fluid's kind of messy. It always gets all over me. It's annoying. And they're in love with someone. Ooh. Wait, read that? Read that? Reread that? How much of it did you miss? This is just someone saying that they're actually gender fluid and prefer he/him pronouns, but haven't told anyone. But and they feel like she/her matches their persona a lot better. We got someone being sneaky here. Wasn't you, was it, Ducky? I just can't stop making gender fluid personally. Yeah, I don't know. It's we've all got a little bit of gender fluid laying around. And the love confession. Yeah. They're saying also I'm in love with someone in Peachy's server. Wonder who that is. Guys, would you drink gender fluid, or do you think that's kind of weird? I'm curious. I know some people think it's kind of like they wouldn't drink gender fluid because it's like, I don't know. Some people think it's fine to drink other people's gender fluid, but not your own, because then it's like, it's just kind of weird if it's your own. I don't know. Who was it? We don't know who it is. Or yeah, so they didn't put down a name. They just wrote guess in a squiggly line. I would? Damn. Would you like to know who it was? Was it you, Ducky? Was it you? I thought it might be you. It's dark and ominous outside. It's like me outside. It must be 'cause I'm out there. Mayhaps. Ducky! You're actually made of gender fluid? That is crazy. Damn. You say in love with someone in Peachy's server, but don't you have a boyfriend? Is it your boyfriend who's in Peachy's server? What's going on here? What's going on? Yeah, see, Sarah's asking the question now. Maybe he's secretly in Peachy's. All these maybes. You're not. I guess you're not. Are you just playing us? Are you just playing? You just playing? Pretending that it was your message? We shall see. Keep an eye out from now on for any suspicious guys in Peachy's server that are acting suspiciously like they are in love with you. And we will catch him. It was you. Okay. Ducky the character is a female, but me behind the duck is Gendy Flurid. Right, okay. I see. Oh, that's why whenever I guessed that you were like 6 or 7 years old, you clarified and you were like, do I mean the character or you? Because, yeah, you have this whole character going on. You have a persona. You're kind of like a VTuber, except you don't stream and you're also nothing like a VTuber. It's me, guys. She's in love with me, of course. You're a boy, Sarah? After everything you've said about men? You're hungry? Eat something, toy. It will be one day. Trust. You want to be a VTuber? I do recommend it. VTubing is cool. Ducky didn't say it was a boy. Well, not in this message. Ducky said... Remember Ducky said they had a boyfriend. Back in the server. She said that. boyfriend. That's what she said yesterday. Or the day before, or I forget when. So... I don't know, Sarah. I guess you're a boy. Well, surprise. Assumptions? They're not assumptions, it's what you said. All I have is cookies and sugar, but I want like veggies or maybe fruit or meat. But okay, I'll stop at the gas station, see if anything is affordable. Right, gonna be the gas station while listening to Exhibit A. Once again, in public. Exhibiting in public. Like a real exhibitionist. Cookies and sugar isn't a bad way to go, but I guess you want like meal food. You want something savory. Maybe we can get some chicken nuggies. I'm in love with Sarah because she's my boyfriend, but she's a girl. Right. We're actually husband and wife. Okay. Sorry you guys had to find out like this. Darn. That's crazy. Alright. Always exhibit in public? Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's read out the next one. What is one thing none of us know about you? That I don't really have an obsession over cock. Or do I? Written by Zana. What? After everything you said? You mean you've just been pretending to be obsessed with cock this whole time? It's kind of fucked up. How could you... You can't just lie to people about stuff like that. It's messed up. Sarah's a girl, but she's my hubby. One sec. She even made me obsessed with cock, not my idol betraying me. You're obsessed with cock, Sarah? Are you? Oh, bye-bye, ducky. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye, wifey. You know what's really gonna make me feel like shit? Whenever I get to that age where everyone around my age group is getting married. As if I'm not also doing that. You know, everyone getting married and having like... It's also just gonna feel weird in terms... Like, I'm gonna feel like old when that happens, right? Whenever people around me are like having children, it's like, no, no. No, that feels so wrong. We are... You can't be having children, we're children. Don't. I'm not ready for that. I'm really not. Right. I see. Well, Sarah's just openly confessing her obsession with cocks. That's very great. Is actually taking this community there's a couple of people. We got, well, let's count. We've got, I think there's only 2 couples. We've got Toy and Baki. And then We also got Belle and, who else? Is there anyone else? All my friends were teen parents. All your friends? I did know some people who did have, a teen pregnancy. All your friends were teen parents. I'm assuming not literally all of them, but, like, the fact that it was even so many of them. Bro, what the hell? You gotta wrap up. I might... Yeah, I don't want to create any humans. I don't want to do that. No, no. Yeah, Belle and Sam. Are those the two couples? I think those are the only two couples. Oh, no, no. Yeah, Zana's taken. Right. Her boyfriend's just not in the community. Most of my friends from my teens. The majority of your friends got pregnant. That's fucking crazy. Bro. I guess... not very good, sex education going around. I'm the only one here without a partner, the life of a loner. You're not the only one, Lily. Fucking Sarah's over here capping. Alright, music. I don't think music appears in the chat that much, though. Or at all. Gosh. Yeah. Listen, it's a lonely world. One of the high schools had a daycare inside it. Yeah, fucking. That's when you know it's bad. Man, we can't let stuff like that happen. It's insane. Like, people are so against teaching younger people how to... about that stuff. And they're also against, like, giving them contraception and stuff, but, like, that's so stupid. Like, they're out here doing this stuff. We need to not let them ruin their lives. It's all well and good to be like, oh, just don't do it. Just be celibate. And it's like, they're not gonna fucking do that. You need to give them stuff to prevent pregnancies. Such a stupid mentality. It's like, oh, let's not teach them about this because they shouldn't know. When, like, having a pregnancy is, like, infinitely worse. Like, that's the thing that you should be avoiding at all costs. What if I actually have a partner and I haven't told you guys? You wouldn't do that. Or maybe you would do that, but that's not the case right now. I don't know. Because you've talked on and on about what you would do if you had, like, a partner and stuff like that, and, like... Yeah, no. They literally tried to be like, yeah, but you can't trust condoms really, so just don't have it. Wait, that's what your friends were like? Or that's the way the adults were like? Why not? Freaking pleading face. Because of that, Sarah. Because of that. You think a Taken person would write something like that? Why not? No. Okay, fine, I'm happily single for now. Yeah. It's fine, listen, we may be alone, but we're not alone in being alone, you see. Why a Taken person wouldn't write that? People who are single and people who are taken give off different energies. They have different ways of speaking, different mannerisms. It's just different. You wouldn't be acting... Lonely people act lonely. We'll have each other, yeah! We do. Never forget that. No shame. No shame in being single. We're all gonna make it. We're all gonna make it. Maybe on, whenever Valentine's Day comes around, maybe I should run, like, a dating service and, like, get all of you guys, like, paired up with each other. You're saying I act lonely? I mean... Am I wrong? Where's the lie? I'm not lonely, just so you know. That's what a lonely person would say. Also, let's completely forget all the times that you've, like, talked about being unhappy that you're single. Let's just gloss over that. Big happy family, and Exhibit is the father who adopted us as his sweet kids. Sure, he leaves with the milk, but he'll be sure to come back with something new every time. For now. Exhibit, I'm now leaving the server on purpose. Don't do that! Don't! You'll be even more lonely if you do that. Don't leave. Don't. Alright. Exactly, Lily. Exhibit's a great daddy. I am. I am a great daddy. Alright, let's see. What's the next one? What's one thing none of us know about you? I'm a Virgin, written by Moxie. Yeah, I mean it's pretty believable. There's supposed to be something we don't know about you, Moxie. Not something we already know. In fact, not only is this something we already know, this is quite possibly one of the most known facts around the world. If you type into Google top 10 most known facts, the fact of you being a virgin is one of the first results. So, I don't know, I think you misunderstood the question. You must have read it wrong. Instead of unhappy single, quite the opposite, because I can see many handsome men as much as I want, but if I would have a partner, I would only have eyes for him. Right, so you mean, you mean you wouldn't even be looking at other people if you're in a relationship. I guess that makes sense, given some of the stuff you've said. He never consummated his marriage? So that didn't happen. He makes that up to make himself sound like he's super successful. Yeah, I think you and I, Sarah, are very different in terms of what we look for from a relationship, because I would say in a relationship, I actually want it to be the case that we're okay with, like, certain kinds of things. For example, I would actually, um, I would want it to be okay for us to, like, for example, like, watch VTubers, right? Even though that might make certain kinds of people jealous, right? And I'd still want to be able to, like, flirt on stream and stuff like that. I mean, it's the kind of, it's the kind of thing we could talk about and negotiate. You know, I can compromise, but I would, you know, it's like, what else? Yeah, like, I don't know. And, like, obviously, I'd want it to be fine for us to look at, like, porn and stuff. Because I know, Sarah, in your case, you straight up just don't want that to be part of it. You're like, you know, even if you don't know them, looking at that stuff, it's like you sort of view it as like a form of cheating almost. I can sort of, I can understand why you'd view it that way, though, because I guess, you know, you might get, like, jealous because, you know, they're looking at someone else that isn't you. Whereas typically in our culture, we kind of separate that. We don't view it as being the same as, like, having eyes for someone you know or that you've met in real life. Oh, you don't care about porn. I remember you saying before that you don't want them looking at that. It's more about people they can interact with. Right, yeah. I mean, I would also prefer mostly... I don't know. It's like, it's important to control the jealousy. Me and Baki can simp together and prawn together. Right! I would actually like someone I can prawn together with. And simping together is also a fun thing. But, that's where I'd draw the line. I'd want it to just be like... Because that's more casual. That's more like, you know, like, oh, internet people or, people hiding behind personas and stuff. It's different if it's like, oh, this is our friend. Don't go simping over just some person that we know. I'd rather they, in terms of actual romance, like, only have eyes for me, obviously. But a couple that jerks it together works it together. That is so true. Those are very wise words. Very much. Well, maybe our feelings on it aren't so different after all then, Sarah. I think one place where we would be different is that I would be open to the idea of, like, threesomes. But I know you're not. You're very, which makes sense. But I'm actually with you on that. It's like, oh, celebrities, just people you see online that, like, you don't know. In fact, like, yeah, like, we pass by some... We pass by some, like, some good-looking, like, girl on the street who's, like, really well-dressed. I'd low-key like it if we can, like, just talk about together, be like, oh yeah, that looked nice. You know, we can do that without being too insecure about it. I was told a little trick when it comes to this, how to, like, express things like that without making the other person jealous. And they said, what you should do is you should say, Oh, that was a nice outfit. That'd look really good on you. You should try that. Because then they realize that you're still thinking of them. You saw someone else who looked attractive and looked pretty, but instead of just oogling them, you kind of brought it back to your partner. You were like, oh, that's a nice outfit. I sure would like to see my partner wearing that. And so that's a lot more flattering. Never dated a Latina. You cannot trick us like that? Really? Actually, maybe I take it back. Maybe I don't want us to just talk about other people we find attractive that we see on the street. That's maybe... Oh, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. These are things that I don't truly know. Oh, babe, that guy would look so good on you. I mean, that shirt. Nah, I mean, that's what happens if you date a Fujoshi who's into yaoi. Oh, babe, look at that guy. He'd look so good on you. And then she tries to get both of you to kiss. When I come back and all I see is porn. What do you mean all? Fuck's sake. I'm trying to talk... You know what's funny is I'm trying to talk about sexual stuff less. And that's what this looks like. This is what it looks like when I'm trying not to. Which goes to show just how bad it is when I'm not trying. Crazy. It's just too hard not to talk about that stuff. I don't know, it's just... It's, what can I say? It's just something that's on my mind a lot. I could not date someone that would wish I was gay. I think I was better off gone. No, Lily! Stay, stay. Guys, we're gonna talk about normal things now, okay? Normal things. Normal things that regular people do. Guys, what is your favorite flavor of dirt? I love eating dirt. It is such a fun thing to do. I love to eat dirt every single day, like all normal people do. Don't you just hate it whenever you're doing the thing that people normally do, eating dirt, and then suddenly there is, bugs in the dirt, which is not a normal thing for people to eat. So now it's weird. I think Unknown thinks more like me. He also loves partners that just center on each other and are obsessed with each other. I mean, I'm the same in that regard. I think it's just, I think in my case I'm more okay with venturing out, like, setting certain boundaries that maybe go, you know, or like pushing the boundaries a little bit as long as it's agreed upon and we're very explicit on it. And if other people are involved in certain elements of what we do in the relationship, then it's something we explicitly agree upon beforehand and talk about. And then we can also stop doing it anytime either of us gets too uncomfortable. So, like, yeah. That's not the same as me saying that I'm looking, like, I don't mean that in regards to me, like, looking for, like, a poly thing or something, right? I mean more like, for example, like threesomes or something, right? It would always be something that has to involve both of us, the two partners. I get obsessed, and if I had a partner, I'd hope they'd be obsessed with me. I'd of course be fine with porn, but I could never threesome. When I fall in love, I get obsessed. Did you both time your... Did you both intentionally write the same things? Did you mean to... You both did the finger thing. Why are you both fingering at the same time? Did you mean to do that? Only have eyes for the other person. Yeah. Well. That is fair. I think that is the best way for it to be. I'm kind of... I'd be like that too, but that's most... Isn't that most relationships, though? It's not out of the ordinary. Gotta go stealth mode. I'll be listening secretly. Just pretend I'm saying awesome, interesting things too. Alright. Good luck, toy. What? You guys keep fingering! Stop that. Alright, what is one thing none of us know about you? I'm a Canadian spy operating for our Prime Minister, collecting data on what content Americans consume. Written by Venus. Right. Oh, that's not good. Well, I mean, it's... We're already being spied on. I say... We're being spied on by, like, China and stuff already. But I'm not even in America, so... I'm not the one getting spied on right now. You reporting back to Justin Trudeau? I don't know if he's still the Prime Minister, I forget. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. Alright. I'm spying you, though? Are you? Got the cameras in my room. I still see your cameras in my room. What is one thing none of us know about you? I was born broken. Every birth is different and unique. But one of my favorite ways of telling people that I was born broken, both in a physical and literal sense. Without getting too graphic, there was an incident when I was in the middle of being born. I had to have a ventouse-assisted birth. In short, I had to be vacuumed out in order to come and get isekai'd into this world called Earth. However, there may be some complications that come with this kind of birth, such as damage to the head and spine. If that is considered normal, I'm the outlier, as I broke my left arm and I was the first baby to break their arm while being delivered via vacuum. So in short, guess who got to be a celebrity in the medical world? Right, our traumatizing my parents. Written by Belle the Unbroken Beast. Well, you were vacuumed? You were vacuumed. I didn't know that was a thing. We're fucking vacuumed? What? Oh, doctor, the baby's not coming out. Hey, let me just get the Hoover. Let me just get the Henry Hoover. That'll help. That's crazy, though. And then you were a celebrity in the medical world. Because that was like, I guess not the first time that was done, but the first time first time someone broke their arm while it was happening. Oh, interesting. Missed most of her answer. Basically, she got vacuumed out of her mom. Frickin' doctor pulls out the fucking Henry Hoover. Well, that's interesting though. I didn't even know people got vacuumed out of people. But it's good that you're okay now. Seems like a lot could have gone wrong with that. I didn't know someone had a similar experience to mine. You got vacuumed? How many people have been vacuumed? I hate when I'm hoovering my house and I accidentally suck up a baby into the vacuum and it gets stuck in there. It's really inconvenient. Yeah, it is crazy, it is crazy. Should make a community of vacuumed people. Perhaps. What is one thing none of us know about you? I'm a writer that hasn't published yet, but I would love to publish some of my works, and my first quote-unquote work was Transformers fanfiction back in 6th grade. 12 years old for people outside the USA. I'm not ashamed to admit that now, but please don't mock me. Written by Riku. Yeah, I mean, well, I think there's probably quite a few people in this community who have written fanfiction. Some people have written fanfiction about me, in fact. But I mean, that's not something to be ashamed of. It's a good way to learn how to write, because you're writing about stuff you already like. You're writing about worlds. You know, if you really enjoy a work of fiction, sometimes gives you an urge to just, you know, create your own story that takes place in that universe, or imagine how maybe things could have gone differently, or just want to write something involving your favorite characters. So I mean, fanfiction's a very natural desire a lot of people get to write. So it's a certainly good place to start when it comes to writing. It's not bad at all. I should maybe try writing fanfiction. Maybe. The only fanfiction I ever wrote was that weird the Sword Art Online fanfiction I wrote when I was in my first year of middle school. And I wrote it purely to weird out this one guy in our friend group who, like, got weirded out whenever we did, like whenever anyone would say anything sexual. So we were like, ah, get it. This guy keeps cringing. We're gonna make this. And then I wrote a Sword Art Online fanfiction where the plot. I must have been like 11 or 12 or something. And I wrote this Sword Art Online fanfiction in one of my school books, by the way, not online. In one of my school books, I would do it like during classes, whenever there was like free time and stuff, and like I'd sneakily be writing in there. Maybe when we were supposed to do other things too. And the plot of it was that Kirito basically he swaps bodies with someone else forcefully, and then he loses his whole life because he like swaps bodies with someone else, and then he goes back to this cabin in the woods where he lived with Asuna, and then he sees himself answering the door, so he's like, oh fuck, someone's taken my body and stolen my whole life. How do I get my life back? And then the only way for him to get his life back is to have sex with all of the other Sword Art Online girls. So, and I don't actually explain why. I'm pretty sure in the text itself I wrote like, oh, for some reason he has to do it with the other Sword Art Online girls in order to get his body back. I'm pretty sure I just left it at that. I don't think I actually gave the explanation. I just did that, and then he goes to fucking Elizabeth's house. Yeah, and then yeah, it's just, and then I would try to show it to that other guy in the friend group, and he'd be like, "Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you writing this?" And I'd be like, "No, this is art. Take a look." And then the other guy would be like, "Yeah, this is some good stuff, man." So that's that wasn't a very serious fan fiction, but it was a fan fiction. Peak literature? Yeah, it was pretty peak. What is one thing none of us know about you? Okay, so I think you don't know about this. I'm terrible at remembering names, so bad that I don't even know every name of the people in my school class after 3 years. It's because I'm not good at remembering annoying things. Written by Utopia. I can be pretty bad at remembering names too, actually. I think it's common for people to be bad at that. Like, there's times when I meet people and they all know my name, they all know me well, but then I don't know their names and I'm like, oh fuck, I hope it doesn't come up. And I just try to listen and wait for someone else to say their name so that I can be like, oh, that's what it is. So yeah. Let's see, let's see. What is one thing none of us know about you? No one knows that I'm secretly a magical girl from another universe in disguise of a human girl, here to find and defeat the evil Exhibit A from corrupting the innocents. Magic Noises, written by Lily. Right. Well, now I know that you're a magical girl from another universe, and so now I'm gonna corrupt you, so you can't stop me anymore. Problem solved. First fanfic was a smut. Yeah, it was. And I remember, because I wrote all that in an actual book in my backpack. I remember at the end of the year, my parents were trying to sort out all my books and stuff, like figuring out like what stuff to keep, what stuff to throw away. And then they were going through things one by one, and eventually they pulled out that one. And they were like, "Oh, what about this one?" And I just grabbed it, and I was like, we don't need this one. We don't need this one," because I didn't want them to keep that and look through it. So we had to unfortunately lose that lovely story, but I had to do it to survive. Now I've found you. You won't be corrupting anyone else except for unknown. I will corrupt many people. This will not be the last of me. Many more people will become corrupted by me, and it will be very lovely. This much I wrote about Jeon Jungkook at 12 years old. Is that BTS or something? Yeah, we did corrupt you, unknown. We corrupted you real bad. With my corruption, I feel like a better person. This is the last of you. I will silence you. You're one of the people I've corrupted, Sarah. Don't act so high and mighty. Lily will attest to all of the times that you have given in to my wiles. Bro, I needed help because how did I know so fucking much at that age? I think we all saw stuff at our age that we weren't supposed to see. You know, we all discovered stuff, but I mean... we're fine now, and that's what matters. I shall rid this server of your corruption. Well, good luck with that. What is one thing none of us know about you? Honestly, there's a lot I could say, but for some annoying reason right now it only comes to mind stuff I already said or can't tell. So, I'll try 3 different ones. In case some of you don't know any of these, since probably some of you already know at least one of these. 1, I started speaking at 4 months old and walking at 8 months old. Yeah, that's how out of ideas I am. 2, I was inside the Norwegian castle and met some members of the Norwegian royal family as I got VIP tickets for the 17th of May. 3, between all the things I've survived, like the robbery and other stuff that I'll probably won't mention, I survived a huge, messy earthquake in 2016. It was one of the closest experiences I've had to death. My country was devastated after that, we lost so many people, and I was naked during that. I only got to grab a towel. The next days and weeks after that felt apocalyptic, but yeah, I discovered I'm the calmest person when stuff like that happens. I don't panic nor lose my cool, I can think straight and prioritize things. And after so many I've experienced, I'm not even scared when there's an earthquake, probably only if it would be the one that was way worse than that one. But even when that happened, even if I was a child, I didn't cry or anything, just panicked internally. Sorry for the long-ass answer, written by you-know-who, and then a Sakura petal. Right, oh, that's a good story, Unknown. You've been through a lot, haven't you, Unknown? Yeah, okay, so that was... You were close to death. That's fucking... That's the... like... I've never experienced anything like that. That must be, like... That must give you, like, a different perspective on life when you go through stuff like that. Because you know how easy it is to lose it. But yeah, I didn't spill any secrets. You should have. Why are you not giving us secrets? Hello, Sonu Jiangwon. Welcome. It wasn't you? Damn, we'll never know who it was then. Yeah, gosh, that must be... Especially going through that at a young age. What the heck? You've really got so many stories to tell. You've had, like, an eventful life. Alright. Let's see. But yeah, let's hope no more earthquakes for you. That'd be bad. No more earthquakes for you. And HepiPen? Ban? What's this? What's EpiPen? And Hypen? And EpiPen? What is that? I want to say is like what I want to say is that K-pop, but then if it's not, everyone's gonna think I'm super racist for assuming it's K-pop. Oh, it is actually K-pop. Okay, well. Alright, moral of the story is, next time I see a Korean name, I'm gonna assume it's K-pop. I haven't listened to a lot of K-pop. I've listened to some K-pop. I like some of what I've heard. Proud of you, Exhibit. For what? Let's read the next one. What is one thing none of us know about you? I hold on to a lot of secrets. It's a whole mess, and I'd likely take it all to the grave if I didn't meet certain people. Life is a wild ride for sure, written by Unknown. I also have a lot of secrets, and I have some things I may end up taking to the grave, quite possibly. But that's just how it is. Some of us don't have the privilege of having secrets that are okay to tell to people. You know? There's those of us out there who have no secrets, but that's because none of your secrets are that bad. So, I don't know. Some of us are doomed to be secret keepers for the rest of our lives, perhaps. That's just how it is. My secrets are secrets for a reason. Yeah, that's why I didn't reveal any of them. Just the fact I have secrets is enough knowledge. I ain't telling so publicly, at least, lol. You know some of your secrets, Sibit, because I'm a good stalker? Right, sure you do. No, you have a door kink first. What the fuck? Door kink. What the fuck is wrong with you? I opened the door that one. That's not really a secret, alright? That was literally announced in the freaking stream chat. Freaking Salad coming out being like, just talking about it, yapping about it. Alright, let's see. What is one thing none of us know about you? I mean, I'm really an open book. You pretty much know everything about me. Everyone who's listened knows I have 2 pacemakers and a synthetic heart valve from a drug addiction I'm 5 years past and also ended up as a felon from. That I make jewelry and crafts and trinkets and stuff. That I have a sister who's 21 years older than me. A younger sister who lives out of state. I used to be in school for massage therapy. And I have PTSD from a pregnancy in my teens that didn't pan out. I mean, I feel like most of you are even aware that I can be, adventurous and creative in the category of special intimate times. What else? I love all my friends from Discord so much. You guys are genuinely like my family. One thing I kind of kept close to my heart and away from prying eyes. It's a secret, so I'm trusting you guys not to tell anyone. I've kinda hopelessly fallen for Baki. It's like pretty obsessive, but I'd die of embarrassment if he ever found out. Anyway, don't forget to like the video, guys. Written by Super Secret Anonymous Box. No way! You in love with Baki? Guys, don't tell him. Don't tell him. Gotta keep this secret. Don't tell him. Oh my goodness. How embarrassing would it be if he found out that you really like him? Ugh. Don't worry, we got your back, Toy. We got your back. Got your back. And you know what? As for being adventurous and creative in the category of special intimate times, very based. Very based. I think that's... I like that. I think it's good when people do that. And I think people are very inconsistent with how they treat people engaging in that stuff. Because a lot of people... If a man does a lot of promiscuous stuff and gets lots of women and does fun things in that sense, he's praised. He's treated like he's a freaking sent by God. That he's just the coolest guy ever. If a woman does the exact same thing, it's like suddenly it's all weird and bad and shameful. And it's like, it's stupid how many people are like, oh, freaking, they like think porn stars are like a bunch of whores and they hate them and they think that they're should be looked down on. But then, oh, Johnny Sins, I love that guy, he's so cool. Oh, he's a doctor and a superhero and a police officer, and he fixed my pipes. Oh, he fixed my wife's pipes too. You know, like, why? It's silly. It's silly. So I just like to keep it even. I think I think whoever you are, you should do things that feel good. You should do things that are fun. As long as it's, you know, it's going well for you and it's healthy. I think that's all that really matters. So, good on you for having a nice time, for having fun. It's not bad to be adventurous. Oh, hello, Venus. Didn't know you're so relatable, Exhibit. I love doors, too. Do you now? Alright, well, let's see. Should I read out the next one? I think it's time. Oh, bye-bye, Sonu Jungwon. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your day. MF likes toasters. He likes turning them on. Did you really think the doors were safe for them? What? When did I like toasters? What are you guys talking about? Guys, I'm already into so many fucking weird-ass things. Why, you don't need to make up new kinks for me to be into, alright? You've got enough material already with the stuff I actually like. Why are you making up new ones now? I'm talking about Unknown, actually. Oh, okay. True. He is into those. What if it fits? It does not fit. It does not fit. Don't ask me how I know. It does not fit. It does not. It doesn't. I would never want to do that, but even if I did, it would not. It would... Anyway. Who likes empty chip bags that still have the dust in them? Only if it's my own, because then I want to eat up the dust. But then if it's someone else's, no, I won't do that. Guys, he tried to make it fit in a roaster. Roaster?
Guys, he tried to make it fit in a roaster. Degenerate.
Just need a better toaster. Bro, I don't think I need a better toaster. I don't... Yeah. Don't you fit it in a rooster? No! Bro. I know we've got people here who like cock, but they didn't mean it that way. I seriously need to do a frickin' stream where the frickin', like, it's like, the stream ends if I say something sexual. Like, I need to do that and then see how long I can last, because it just keeps happening. It's like I can't talk about anything else. Freaking toasters come up and it's like, how can I not make something out of that? What else are you gonna do with toasters? Put toast in them? Fat chance of that. Exhibit A fits me. Don't do it, don't do it. See, the opportunities are everywhere. I can't avoid it. There's always a chance to say something. Oh, I fit you now, do I? You toast her with a friend? No, you should not toast her with a friend. You was talking about fitting while I was typing. You got confused. I brainwashed you into writing about me fitting you. And then chat will be the most loot ever and it just has to sit in silence. Yeah, that would... I think that's how the stream would go, probably. You guys would just be trying to make me slip up. Alright. Why did you brainwash me into writing about you fitting me? Don't worry about it. What is one thing none of us know about you? Well, I've had a crush on a girl for a while, which obviously all of you didn't know. Skull emoji. And now for the next paragraph, I'll describe how perfect she is. Smiley face. She has long, straight hair with eyes that would literally hypnotize you, but the eyes make her look like a literal doll. Crying emoji. She looks so cute either way. She is intelligent, funny, of course, crazy, skull emoji, but still anything about her would make my heart flutter. Crying emoji. She hates the sunlight, and well, what she hates, I hate. Smiley face. Probably because she's white as a vampire. Skull emoji. She's actually the most beautiful girl I ever met. Crying emoji. Hopefully, oh my god, I hope I get a chance with her. Crying emoji. Written by Skylar. Smiley face. Alright, listen. I'm not saying anything. I've my suspicions here, but I'm not saying anything. Good luck, man. Good luck. Right. Yeah, I think I know who it is. We'll say nothing. We'll say nothing. Spill the tea exhibit. MF doesn't want to tell me. He hasn't told me. I'm just saying... Sometimes the clues are all there. Sometimes you can see these things. Fucking hell. What a funny situation. Good luck, Skylar. I believe in you. Alright. He hates me. Sarah, you really don't know. Damn. Well. It'll definitely be entertaining. I can say that much. What is one thing none of us know about you? My name, written by Anonymous. Wow. Wow. That's great. That's great. What do you mean the clues are there? I think he even told music and not me. How... I can't make this up. I really can't make this up. What's so funny? Alright, anyway. Again, just to clarify, he never told me. I just feel like I can. I feel like I can deduce. I feel like I can tell. Anyway, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I was not told anything. I did not give anything away. I simply have my own suspicions and theories, which just so happen to be correct. Or which just so happen to be probably correct. Anyways. Oh boy. Moving on. So what you talking about? You really don't know? Better just stick to making pig noises? I don't know. Well, listen, good luck to you, Skylar. What is one thing none of us know about you? I don't think a lot of people knew this, but I'm going to say this anyway. My family and I were on the verge of being homeless before we moved to our current house. It was also a bit of a stress party, going back and forth between finding a place, working, and helping my dad take care of my grandma, his mom. Written by Tess Tsukuyomi. Yeah, that must be rough, because, like, oh god. I would hate being, like, on the verge of being homeless or having to, like, worry about that, because, you know, technically it can happen to anyone, right? People who are homeless on the street, you know, at one point they did have a home, and then they fell on hard times. And it's depressing to think about, you know, like that. I would never want that to be me. I don't think I could ever survive on the streets. Like, I'm just too reliant on so many things that I get from having a house. Like, that would... I dearly hope that never happens to me, but... no one wants it to happen to them, and it still happens to people. That's how the world works. I think it's fucked up that we even allow that to be the case. Like, we shouldn't... it shouldn't be possible for people to be genuinely homeless. Like, there should be some kind of a thing to like, house people who are not able to house themselves. It's gotta be... it's a failure of the system if people can even end up being homeless, to be honest. It's not a good thing. Like, you got people homeless on the street who have, like, done, like, great services for their country. You got homeless veterans a lot as well. You'd think them, of all people, like, the military would, like, cover them. But no, it doesn't. Like, that's how it goes. Fucked up world. People are just left by the wayside to be on the street. What is one thing none of us know about you? I pissed on my own bedroom floor while standing up. I was 14 at the time. Written by, there's no name. Well. Yeah, I guess it's a bit embarrassing. You didn't want anyone to know. Yeah. Happens to the best of us. I'm leaving this stream with an existential crisis. Why? Why do you have an existential crisis? Oh, because you're afraid of being homeless. This is why we're communists. Yes. We are communists. Join me, comrade. We will overthrow the bourgeoisie. We'll overthrow the capitalists. I still need to research communism more. I need to research communism to see if it's, see what the arguments in favor of it are, because I still haven't really made up my mind on what I think about all that. Because I don't even really know what communism is. People keep changing the definition. It's kind of a weird topic. You guys put weird things in my head. Yeah, well. Listen, Sarah, once you do find out, you'll understand. You'll understand. What is one thing none of us know about you? I am missing a kidney. When I was really, really young, I had some kind of kidney problem, and it had to be removed. Got told many stories of this from my mother, written by unknown. Wow, okay, that's actually an interesting thing about you that I didn't know. A little part of your past. It's actually quite a big deal. That's like a big part of your past that you never mentioned. I know, fair enough. Hey, you're alive. Hello, Utopia. Welcome. Oh, alright. See you around, Sarah. Alright, we're nearing the end now. We're almost at the end. Nearly over. What is one thing none of us know about you? I like raccoons, written by Weenus. Yeah, raccoons are cool. Are you talking about Moxie? No, he's a weasel, not a raccoon. He's a weasel. I'm back, that was quick. Oh, welcome back, Sarah. Hello. Is mine already? Yes, we did yours already. Yeah, raccoons are cool. We like raccoons. Moxie's not a raccoon. Moxie's a mongoose. No, he's a weasel. It's a weasel. Moxie's a mongoose. Actually. Except I didn't want to believe that you actually hate me, then don't believe that. Don't believe that. I'm asking for pig noises the whole stream and getting none? Maybe because you've been asking for it in like a really mean way where you're like, "Ugh, whatever." I don't remember anymore. But anyway, fine. Right, that was the last answer. I asked nicely. Hang on, the only time I remember you asking was... let me try to find it. Oh, I think it was you being like, you should just stick to making pig noises. Yeah. But yeah, anyway. And now we fight pull-up exhibit? Why would I fight you? Why would I fight you? Fight suggests that there's a struggle, that there's an attempt, that I have to try. I would simply win before the fight starts. Because I'm untouchable. I remember everyone's species, unlike you, surprising a lot of humans here. Yeah. A lot of humans. Alright, guys. It looks like that would be the end of stream, because we've gone through all the answers. Thank you all for being here. I haven't really been as talkative this stream. I don't really have as, I don't know. I'm a little out of it, but I'm alright, mostly. Thanks for being here. Without further ado, I will see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.